You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag sauce, you got the swag too. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag sauce, you got the.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Too Faced Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette. So no, this is not the semi-sweet. This is just the normal old-fashioned eyeshadow palette. I didn't realize how long ago this came out. I just got this recently, so I'm kind of behind. But I wanted to do kind of a comparison also with this to my Naked 3 palette. A lot of people have been asking, should I get the Naked 3? Should I be getting this? What should I be getting? So I'm gonna go give you the lowdown on everything about these, what I think of them, and also which one is my personal favorite, yada yada yada. Let's just get started. Alright, so let's start out with the comparison of these two. First of all, this is $49 at Ulta. I bought it, and then this is $54 also at Ulta. So $5 difference. Let's look at the shadows. First of all, there are 3, 6, 9, 12 eyeshadows in this one, and there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 16 compared to 12. Again, there's really, to be honest with you, not that big of a difference in as far as eyeshadows go, considering the fact that these are kind of a lot, these are smaller. I'm not totally sure which one has more ounces in it, but I mean, they don't look too different. I mean, just that this one has 4 more and this one just has 12. Some of these are missing. I apologize. I've had this for a while. But yeah, so next, let's just get into the basic rundown about these. So if you don't know anything about this palette yet, which maybe you don't, it comes with this little thing. There are 2 versions of this, 3 versions of this. So 2 versions of this, there's this one and the semi-sweet. I only own this one. For this one, there is the Naked 1, Naked 2, and Naked 3. I own all 3 of them. I ran out of Naked 1 a little while ago. I used it all up. That was one of the first palettes actually that I like, high-end palettes that I invested in. But I do still have Naked 2 and 3. I reach for this one a lot more than I reach for Naked 2, but that's just because to me this one feels a little bit warmer than Naked 2. I'm sorry, not warmer. A little bit more shimmery, and Naked 2 has more of the dark end of the spectrum. So if you're looking for a little bit darker colors, probably go for a Naked 2, but Naked 3 is great if you're looking for a healthy mixture of mostly shimmers, but a few little mattes in there. I do enjoy this palette a lot. So next, let's get into like the logistics of it. If you're looking for a solely nude, like nude, neutral palette, this is definitely a go-to. You can never go wrong with this because it is, I mean, it's great. But if you're looking for a few nudes, but also some different shades, I would definitely recommend this one. The only gripes that I really have about this are this. I mean, is this, sorry, not are this, I can't English, but is this. Just because it is kind of not handy for me when I'm doing tutorials or things like that to not be able to know exactly which shade matches with which until I hang it over here, whatever, tiny little complaint. Aside from that, I absolutely love this. Basically, it is made with real chocolate, just like there's Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It is made with real chocolate. It smells like chocolate. I've never tasted it to know if it's tastes like chocolate, but it smells like chocolate. I absolutely love this. So essentially, we have a lot of, you have your range in here. If you're looking, if this is, let's say you're going out to buy your first palette and you want a range. If you want a range, I would say this gives you a healthy enough range for you to start out with. I don't usually consider beginners to go out and get too many far off their colors, and there's really nothing in here that I would say you can't touch as a beginner. I mean, you can touch anything you want as a beginner, but I would say if you're going for the more neutral look, this one's okay. But again, if you want that totally neutral, I mean, just this only stays with the neutrals. You don't really get anything besides neutrals in here. Also, it came with a brush. I forgot to mention that. It's in my bathroom right now, but it's double-ended. It's just a flat brush for your lid. And I've used this to death. You guys can see I love this palette, but the only thing that I don't love is that there aren't very many mattes in here. It's kind of, let's see, one dark side was not a matte. It's 1, 2, 3 mattes. So you have 3 mattes and then 9 other shimmer colors. So that can be kind of a complaint. I do enjoy a lot of mattes, and this one has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this has 4. So, oh wait, 5. it has 5, sorry. It has about 5, so that means it has 11 colors that are shimmer or just, they're just not matte. I really like this palette. I used to go for this palette more before I purchased this one, but I just think this is fantastic. And I will give you a couple swatches of some of my favorite colors. I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. Again, it just gives you the nice range. And for the less $5, you can get 4 more eyeshadows. Also, comparison and packaging wise, this looks so dirty right now, and this looks really dirty too. I don't know why. So comparison packaging wise, the Too Faced is a little bit, I don't know, thin, not necessarily, yeah, it's thinner. It's thinner and it's also shorter. It's a little bit more compact, so a little bit easier for traveling, but I've traveled with my Naked 3 before too. Really not a big difference in that sense, but as far as quality of eyeshadow goes, they're about the exact same. I do not see a huge quality difference in these that I would say steer clear of this. I mean, all of Urban Decay's eyeshadows are fantastic, and every Too Faced eyeshadow I've touched so far has been great as well. I would say though, if you're looking for a specific matte look, if you really want mattes, I have the Naked 2 Basics in my bathroom. I didn't bring it in here. I've talked about it before. I absolutely love it. I think it's all matte. If not, there's like one shimmer, but I think it's like all matte. So if you're looking for that, I would say go towards the Naked 2, especially since it's only like, I think $28 or something like that. It's really great. So I'll get into some swatches for you guys. The first one I am doing is called Trick. Looks like this. It is a middle shimmer color in the smack dab in the center of the palette. It's a kind of a shimmery, coppery gold color. Very beautiful for a lid, and also very beautiful if you wanted to use it in a highlight. Next we have Buzz. Buzz is right next to Trick, and it is a nice kind of rose goldy shimmery color, and it's very beautiful. I think it's a great highlight color as well. Here we have, next we have Nooner. This is a matte shadow right next to the right of Trick. Next we have Liar. This one kind of doesn't pay off as well on pigment, but as you can see, the shadows you kind of have to pack on a little bit more to get more color payoff out of them. I do enjoy this also. It's kind of just a dusty, goldy kind of color. It's very pretty. I wouldn't be an Urban Decay palette without a black, so we have Blackheart. This is a black, and I can't tell on camera, I'll be able to see later, but I can't tell on camera if you can see, but there are little flecks of kind of a goldy copper color in there. I really like this color if you wanted to add an extra like punch to it. It's really great if you wanted like a smoky eye. On to Chocolate Bar. First one I'm going to swatch. First one I'm swatching is Cherry Cordial. So it looks like this. It's kind of this plummy cherry color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous for crease, along with if you put a little bit of gold on the lid. I have that on my eye today. I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. This is kind of a cherry plummy color with a little bit of shimmer in there. Next we have Creme Brulee. This is one of my all-time favorite shadows out of this palette. I think this palette, if you buy it for like 2 shadows, it should be these 2. I absolutely love these. I think Naked 2 has one similar resembling to this. The color payoff of these is absolutely fantastic. The shimmer is not fading out of here. I know the Naked 3 has a little bit of fade in there, but this was just one little rub around there and I got a complete color payoff of gold right there. Gilded Ganache, however you want to say that. This is kind of an olivey brown color. I think it's very unique. I don't have anything else like it in my collection. I do actually enjoy it. I haven't used it too much. It looks to be kind of chalky on camera. It is a little bit chalky in real life, but as far as the rest of these go, they're actually very smooth. Alright, and then we have Triple Fudge here. Now, that one is kind of not, this one doesn't have the best color payoff in the, it is kind of just a brownish shade. I would say it's not gonna be the biggest pack of the punch. Next one is Marzipan. I love this shadow. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect champagne-y kind of shadow, like I don't know, it's just so great for highlights and also just an all over the lid color. I think it's absolutely fantastic and just a beautiful, beautiful shade. So when comparing these, we've seen a few swatches. Now it's kind of your decision to decide which one suits you better. I would say these are both fantastic palettes, great for starters, great for anybody who just wants to pick up a new palette. I think you really can't go wrong with either of these. I absolutely love them. Lately I've just been going for this one more. I just think it suits my needs a little bit more than this one does. However, it's all about you now. I can't really tell you which one of these you should buy considering it's for your collection. So if you saw this palette and you thought, wow, that's really pretty, I don't have anything like that in my collection, totally go for this one. But if you do own a lot of neutrals, I would say you might own something that's very similar to this. However, if you do own a lot of neutrals but you don't own some standout colors, totally go for this one. Just do a little bit of research, watch some more tutorials, watch swatches of the entire thing if you want. These were just some quick swatches just to give you guys a quick lowdown on what I think. Yeah, so just check it out, see which one you like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and I will see you back here later.